How's it going there, Stack Nation? This is Stack Daddy coming at you from Middle America with another unboxing video. I know you like to see me cut the stuff open. I've had that, I think it's kind of cool in videos, but man, this one here, it didn't work out that way. The marker wasn't working right to mark out names and stuff, so I just went ahead. All it was, it wasn't packaged that well, to be honest with you. Well, not that it wasn't, but it's not really that much tape. This is from eBay. This is from eBay, and I got this at 50 cents over spot with free shipping. Once again, compared to PMSFORSALE, eBay will kind of gets on my nerves a little bit because you're sitting there dealing with, I don't know. You're just dealing with going back and forth and watching the bid and trying not to miss it and all that kind of stuff. But let's see here. I have no idea what this is, guys. Ooh, more marking on that. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's lay this down here like this. Check the box. We're good. Addresses. Okay. So I haven't. Okay, I did. I forgot I did cut this open. So let's just see, guys. And I might have cut this, but I didn't look at it. I cannot tell you what's about to follow. I feel a tube of something. So we know it's a little tube of something from eBay. What have I got here? Let me see. There we go. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Yeah. A little tube ski of Walk-in Liberties. Walk-in Liberty $50. And I think when I got these, they said they all have the dates. I don't remember. I get so much stuff. But yeah. You guys can see better than me. What's that? 19 and 45. 19 and 45. 30-something years older than me. But yeah, guys, look at that. Man, I love junk silver, and but I like it all. But we all know that the Washington quarters and the Roosevelt dimes, and I like Kennedys myself. I like them, but people are after some other stuff. In my opinion, this is one of the ones they're after. That's one of my favorite. That eagle right there. How would you say that? That image of the eagle is one. It's not I'm saying it's my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. This one here is one of my favorites. But so we all know that the Kennedys and the Washington quarters and the Roosevelt dimes, I like all those, man. I snatch them up like crazy. But everybody, when you get a hold of something like this, and Mercs, of course, Mercs are sort of kind of the king. Mercs and the Morgans, I get it. But man, I like the peace dollars. That's for sure. I like the peace dollars, but I know Morgans are a bigger deal. Or yeah, Morgan dollars, but man, I snatch at the peace dollars too. I tend to kind of get the Morgans. If I get 20 Morgans, I'll get maybe 15 peace dollars. I think I just do that because of peer pressure or something. I don't know. I'm trying to be cool or something. I don't know, but I like them both, and I put them in capsules. And I don't keep them with my regular junk silver. I keep them with all my my silver coins. I just they got a little different. I don't know. They're a different level of. They're kind of in their own little zone there. They're in their own little zone. The Morgans and the peace dollars, I'm thinking about transferring them and just putting them in the 5-gallon jug with all the other junk silver. That's really what they are, the constitutional silver, whatever you want to call it. But I do keep them over there, but I'm thinking about transferring. And one of these times I'll show you all these jugs, and maybe one of these days I'll get to show you guys these full jugs, and maybe the two of them be worth, together close to a couple $100,000 or something. That's kind of the plan, but we'll see. But all right, guys, there it is. Another, this is a little eBay. What is it? 50 cents over spot, over melt on these. I can't remember exactly what it was. I do keep a little spreadsheet showing me, but whatever melt was, I got it at 50 cents over, and they gave me free shipping. I don't know why I got these. I don't know why somebody didn't hop on them, but they were there, and I put in a bid, and I kind of watched it, and nobody outbid me, and then bam, I get them in the mail. Just to add to the collection. Look at that. Man, this stuff is awesome, gold and silver. I do all the other stuff too, like I mentioned, the stocks and the Fisher investments and the Edward Jones and the blah, blah, blah. But man, this stuff is just cool. I mean, this is just cool. There's something about it. This is cool. I would obviously, I would rather have this than, whatever hundreds of dollar bills it cost. There's something about, I'd rather have $500 in gold or silver than 500, $100 bills and $100 bills. So, and I think we all kind of on the same page. There's something about it. It's a good addiction to have. You're addicted to saving. You're addicted to saving. That's the way that I look at it. Taking it, it's like you're addicted to taking your money and rushing, putting it to your savings account or in a shoebox, or you're just, this is a better way to do it, but you're not addicted to, you're not putting it in a slot machine. You're not trading it for cigarettes or trading your money for cigarettes or drugs or alcohol or whatever. You're trading it for, a different type of money, real money. And some people call this God's money, this natural money, natural currency, gold and silver. Man has recognized it for all these years. It's just, even years and years ago, they recognized it. And I've heard people say it's, it's like Earth's true currency. And even today, we look at it. We look at it that way. But all right, guys, I'll have some more videos for you. And once again, thanks for watching. If you don't mind, like and subscribe and comment and whatnot. Any questions, let me know. And Stack Daddy for Middle America, out.